Oops, I went a bit too long there. So let me just finish as quickly as I can. And I was just explaining about coffee and tea and caffeine and tea. And these are herbal teas, absolutely fantastic for this. This has got a little bit of caffeine in it, it's green tea. I could have stopped drinking this as well, but it's so good for you. It's about 4 to 6 cups a day. Helps keep your bone density. That's one of those proven scientific things, not just, you know, beady stuff. And also red bush, which is a nice substitute for if you like a PG tips, that kind of black tea. Another tea, I forgot about this, I feel bad. I've got so much migraine stuff, I forget about it. Which is a really great 3 ginger tea. Okay, so you can just have ginger every which way, you know, slap it on your body, drink it, eat it, everything. And ginger's so good because it is a natural anti-inflammatory. It helps with nausea, and also it does something magical, I think, with migraines that we don't really understand, we haven't properly studied. But, you know, what are the side effects of ginger? Like, almost nothing. I can't think of any. So it's a really good thing if you are thinking of taking ibuprofen, which is an anti-inflammatory, to think about either taking ginger instead or together. And so we're going to get onto the migraine, menopause stuff in just a second. But one of the things I've learned about is the hormone prostaglandins, which also something that affects us migraine sufferers, okay? And it's something that the body produces in response to trauma. So for example, heavy periods or anything else, okay? And it responds to inflammation. So if we can reduce inflammation, hopefully we can reduce the release of prostaglandins in the body and hopefully the migraine. Makes sense, right? So what I did this time, when I was getting my period, funnily enough, I actually went and had a pudding with a stem ginger cookie, and then I got my period. So it's like, trust your intuition, eat stem ginger cookies. And then the next day, what I did is I had ibuprofen in the morning with a stem ginger cookie. Same thing at night. And what I found was I had much less bleeding, much less inflammation, and almost no nausea at all. So a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, trying this, that and the other, I really didn't even have anything like a migraine. It was just, you know, sort of very low and under the surface. Still being careful of sleep, still being careful of hydration, still being careful of blood sugar, but it didn't cause the kind of problem that it has done so far, which is like absolutely amazing, really absolutely amazing. And one thing I wanted to share with you also, if you are suffering from menopause, this is one I've been using since May. It's really made a really big difference, especially with the hot flushes. And it's something you can buy. You can take it before your menopausal, so you can take it in perimenopause. One of those things you can take at the first sign of something not being quite what it has been, and you can carry on taking it after your menopause as well. Yeah, and that has really helped me. Again, it's something you can buy, and I think when I buy it, I usually buy one, get one half price, and it really comes in at about, you know, £5 a month, really, which is nothing compared to having to deal with all this other stuff, really. So I think that's pretty much everything. I think it's time for my fake coffee break. I go and froth some milk up and stick some hot chocolate in there. And I think I'm just going to have a stem ginger cookie as well. I think that sounds kind of nice. Maybe a banana. All these nice healthy things. I really hope this helps. You know, I wish I had been able to tell me a year ago, like what I've learned in the last year. And I think of all the things, I really would recommend the cutting out the coffee and the tea, because when you're struggling to sort of like keep things down, and get hold of things as well, and we're stressing about all kinds of stuff, actually cutting something out is a lot easier than trying to take more stuff in. And honestly, without the coffee and cutting out the coffee and tea, I was having such a high level of nausea that if I had started on the B2 earlier, I wouldn't have been able to keep it down. And with a lot of these treatments, you've got to, you've got to take them every day, and they don't kick in for about 3 weeks. So the thing is, I kind of needed to go that way to like cut out the coffee and the tea in order to be able to keep medication down. So, there's a possibility I could drink coffee now or tea, I don't know, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm like, if I'm feeling okay, my levels are like this, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to enjoy it and really just make the most of being able to enjoy life again, while things are calmer. So yeah, I really hope that helps. And again, I would definitely recommend trying the B2. That has made such a huge difference. But all these little things can also help at different times. And I am still using pretty much all of them, just to make sure, because I can still feel like a little bit of migraine activity, but it's not painful. It's more like, okay, I can feel, I need a drink. Okay, I'm feeling a bit hungry. I need to make sure my blood sugar doesn't go too low. And it's just wonderful to be in a place where I can keep rebalancing all the time. It's a little bit tricky, it's a little bit tough, hard work sometimes, but I can do it. And I think you can do it too. I hope you can. I hope you can really make a difference if you're suffering. And take care. See you soon. Bye.